Howdy, partners. We're back. I loved your website so much, and I love the professionalism and all the effort that's gone into this. So I want to do another little analysis for you, not SEO. This one's going to be on landing page design from a marketing perspective. Nothing to do with SEO, nothing to do with the search engine, all to do with the user who's landing on your page and the sales funnel, so to speak, from a marketing perspective. So, and I want to give you some tidbits. So I land on the site. All right, the first thing, you have 5 seconds. The user will give you 5 seconds before he makes a decision whether he's going to leave or go, or stay or go. The issue here is this background image is muddying this text. So this background image needs to be tinted, and then this needs to be boldened, so that, because the words will communicate. Your words are going to give you the concept. Pictures are going to give you different concepts for different people, but the words are crucial. So you want these words to stand out. When someone hits this page, right off the bat, you have 5 seconds to communicate to them what you do, and if it's conflicting with the background image, as this is, they're just going to gloss over it. They're going to go blank mentally, and they're just going to scroll down. So tint this background image, increase size of this font, a bit, and then bolden it so they see this. Bam! It's very clear. Gotham Foot Care Podiatry Specialist. Okay, I got it. That's what these people do. All right. This is very important, because people, when they hit sites, they're dazed while people are browsing the web. They're not really there. So you have to be really clear with your message, and that means big text and no competition from other parts of your page, because this image is competing with this text, and this text is more important than this image actually. All right, next point. See where we are here? We are in the fold, so to speak. This is the amount of screen that you see initially. We call it the fold. This is above the fold. Down here, the website continues. That's where it folds. That's what we say, okay? Above the fold, meaning here within the main screen, before we have to scroll down, I would actually like you to take 4 or 5 of these guys. This is incredible stuff right here. Top ones, this one, Men's Health. Take 5 of these, your best ones, move, and the heading as well. Move it up, put it right here, okay? So that when the person lands on this page, they've got their 5 seconds to make a decision about your website. They get your message, they see what you're about, and then they get some social proof, so to speak. They see your notoriety of these logos. So psychologically, it's going to create a really big impact on them. They're going to feel reassured. They're going to feel like they're on a good site. If it's all the way down here, that's too far down. You want to hit them with the heavy artillery right off the bat. Get it right over here. Don't put all of them. Just put a row. You see how this row is like 1 inch? I would just do another one right here, like 1 inch, and put a few. And then you can leave. You can repeat it again if you want. I mean, you can continue it once you scroll down to see the rest of them down here. But what I'm saying is you want to throw some of them up here. All right, I hope that was clear. Moving on down, this is all very good. This is good. This is your SEO stuff right here, very nice. You got a review here. This is good for the marketing going down. I would embolden this, make it bigger, because people scan read. People read by headings. So this isn't quite enough to grab their attention. They see this big block of text, they're gonna scan, they're gonna just like scroll right through it. So give it a really big font right here for that one, and we'll keep rocking. These are nice. Yeah, very good, well done. We have beautiful people, that's really good. I'm really glad you did that, because attractive people get more attention and they get more affinity. So good move on that. You're very smart. Yeah, keep this section down here, but don't repeat the ones. If you take 5 of these and put them up at top, don't repeat them down here again. Just put the remainders. We'll keep rolling. I would put locations at the very bottom. at the end. So that's up to you. Keep going. Now this is excellent. However, I see this as a visitor, and I'm a bit overwhelmed, and I kind of just want to keep scrolling down because it's a bit much for me to look at. So it's cool, but as far as a usability point, we want to communicate. So I'm thinking, yeah, especially if you're hovering, you're losing some of this. The words are too small because you want to communicate your service, obviously, right? And then you have your images, which are kind of conflicting with that as well. So I don't have a solution for you right off the bat for this. All I'm saying is, as it is now, it's a bit overwhelming for the visitor, and it's not completely communicating all of these items, the ankle sprain, arthritis, athlete's foot, because the font is small, the font is thin, and it's kind of conflicting with this image. So I would suggest a little bit of a redesign for this, because this is a very important block. And I would actually change this from services into something like, what's your issue? Grab their attention. You know what I mean? Don't be bland about it. Get right to the point. What's troubling you? You know, what do you need? And then I would redo this, make it a little more clear with larger headings for each of these services, so they can see, yeah, okay, yeah, foot pain, good, and not be kind of like mired in, because it's kind of a little bit like a swamp. All right, keep rolling down. We got this, fine and dandy. We have your blog, your blog, which I love. And got a gallery, that's nice. And then we've got some of this goodness down here, very good. And another testimonial, excellent. And then the last thing, my dear people, that this is missing, which is crucial. Now, maybe you have so much business that you don't care. If that's the case, then just disregard what I'm about to say. But what's missing that's totally crucial is at the end of this scrolling journey. You know, we've been scrolling down. I'm learning more about you, all these sorts of things. Yeah. I hit the bottom. I hit a footer. And when the user hits the footer, he's like, okay, I think I'll go get a snack, or I think I'll go check my Facebook. I think I'll go look at my phone. So in other words, you need to realize he's hit the bottom of your funnel, and you need a call to action down here. Ideally, some sort of a submission form, call for a free consultation. I don't know. Whatever your sales process is, I'd imagine it's either contact forms or phone calls. Right after this testimonial, I would suggest a second row, an additional row above this footer with a call to action, a little contact form or a phone number, and really hit it home that you want them to, you're telling them what the next step is. Take the next step. This is what you do next. A website is control. It's going through various steps of process, and if you drop the control at the end, then the website visitor is just going to leak through and slip through the cracks. So you've got to put a call to action at the end with something that's meaningful to you, whether it's a phone call or a contact form with the appropriate texts. And then that way you're going to be making use of all the traffic that hits the site. Because if the traffic hits the sites and slips through the cracks, then you're not going to get any conversions or business. And like I said, if you're getting tons of business, then it really doesn't matter. If you're already getting too much business, then fine. But if you want to optimize this, if you want to optimize this page's conversion rate of traffic to leads, then you definitely should do what I said earlier with all those sections and add a nice call to action down here. All right, so that's my little landing page analysis for you all. I hope you found it useful. You'll see big results if you employ the changes I just suggested. So, any questions? Want me to expand on anything? I would love to give you more information. Just get a hold of us. This is us. We're Clear Imaging. Contact page. Or you can just get a hold of Sarah. Alrighty. Thank you so much, guys.